Okay, see that? And this brings us to the broader question of money inside political organization. Remember the CR17 campaign. Yes, it is an important example in this particular case. There have been repeated public claims that the campaign to elect Cyril Ramaphosa as ANC president in 2017 involved approximately 1 billion rand. The figure has been disputed. Ramaphosa would dispute anything about money. He told the state capture inquiry that the campaign raised closer to 300 million, although he said he did not know the exact amount. He also rejected the suggestion that his campaign bought ANC votes. That's Ramaphosa, that's how he operates. So we must be precise. 1 billion should not be presented as an established fact about the cost of CR17. But the controversy itself reveals something important. When hundreds of millions of rands circulate around an internal party leadership contest, we have to ask, how much money does it take to compete for political power in these organizations? And who has access to that money? Because even if money does not literally purchase a vote, enormous financial resources can purchase campaign infrastructure, advertising, travel, hospitality, organizations, and access. Can even purchase social media influencers. Now that creates a political economy in which the ability to compete for leadership becomes increasingly dependent on financial capacity. That is political inflation. But here is where the problem becomes even more serious. When political power becomes dependent on private money, accountability can begin to shift. A politician is constitutionally supposed to serve the public. A public representative should ultimately answer to citizens. But the question is, what happens when the political machinery that carries someone into office depends heavily on wealthy individuals, on corporations, or on political financiers? Who becomes important? The voter who casts one ballot, or the financier who can write a multi-million rand check? See, that is the uncomfortable question, because democracy has its own currency.